Hello friends, welcome to my channel Eccentric Learning. I hope you have gone through the first part of the coordinate geometry where I have covered the basics of the Cartesian coordinate system, and we have also seen some formulas like the distance formula, midpoint formula and the section formulas. So if you haven't gone through that video till now, the link has been given in the description box. Please go through it. Also, if you like my videos, then do subscribe my channel and also share with your friends. In today's video, we are going to continue with the same topic, and we'll be learning about the slope and the equation of straight lines. So let us start with today's video. Let us consider an x and y coordinate axis, and let us consider a point here, say P, whose coordinate is say x, y. Now I want to see the number of lines that would be passing through this point. So I can have this line which would be passing through this point, or I can have this line that would be passing through this point, or I can have this line that would be passing through this point, or I can have this line that would be passing through this point. In fact, there can be infinite number of lines that would be passing through a single point. But suppose I have 2 points P x1, y1 and Q x2, y2. And if I want to see the line that would be passing through these 2 points would be only a single line. That is, this is the only line that would be passing through these 2 points. Now, this line will have its own characteristics. Like this line would be crossing the x and y axis at some point, and this line would be cutting some portions on the x and y coordinate axis, which are called as intercepts. So this is the y-intercept and this is the x-intercept. Also, this line would be forming an angle with the positive direction of x-axis. Let us assume that this angle is theta. So the tangent of this angle, that is tan theta, is called as the slope or the gradient of the line, which we generally denote by m. So m is equals to tan theta. Now suppose the angle that the line is making with the positive direction of x-axis is 45 degree. So we know that tan 45 is 1. So we say that the slope of this line is 1. Now this is the origin, and the coordinate of P and Q are x1, y1 and x2, y2. So we can say that this length would be x1 and this length would be x2. In a similar way, this height would be y1 and this height would be y2. So if I consider this point to be say m, so we can say that qm would be y2 minus y1 and pm would be x2 minus x1. Also, the line PM and the x-axis would be parallel. So if this angle is theta, so we can say that this angle will also be theta. So in right angle triangle PMQ, where angle M is 90 degree, we can say that tangent of this angle would be perpendicular upon base. So here the perpendicular is QM and the base is PM. So we can say that slope or tan of this angle would be QM, which would be y2 minus y1 upon PM, which would be x2 minus x1. So slope of a line is also defined as the change in y for a unit change in x. So if I have 2 points, say P 3, 4 and Q say -5, 6, in that case, the slope of the line passing through these 2 points can be written as simply 6 minus 4 upon -5 minus 3. So this would be 2 upon -8. So that would be -1 by 4. So simply using this, we can find the slope of a line passing through 2 points. Also, If the line joining 2 points is parallel to the x-axis, in that case, the angle that the line would be making with the x-axis would be 0. So in that case, the slope would be tan 0, which would be 0. And if the line is perpendicular to the x-axis, then the angle that it makes with the x-axis would be 90 degree. In that case, m would be equal to tan 90, which would be infinity. Now, let us see the equation of the straight line passing through 2 points and making an angle theta with the positive direction of x-axis. The generic equation of a straight line is given by ax plus by plus c equals to 0, where a, b, c are real numbers with either a is non-zero or b is non-zero. Now, if we restructure this, we can write y equal to minus a by b into x plus minus c upon b. Now, let us replace minus a by b with m and minus c by b with capital C. So we can write it as y equal to mx plus c. This is called as the equation of the straight line in slope form, where m is the slope and this c is the y-intercept. That is the portion that the line is cutting from the y-axis. Now, if this line is passing through the point x1, y1, then this point will satisfy this line. So we can write y1 equal to mx1 plus c. From here, c can be written as y1 minus mx1. Now, if we put the value of c here, in that case, y would be equal to mx plus y1 minus mx1, which can be rewritten as y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. So, this is the equation of the straight line having a slope m and passing through a point x1, y1. Also, if this line is passing through 2 points, then the slope would be given by y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So this equation can be written as y minus y1 equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 times of x minus x1. So if we have 2 points, then using this, we can directly write the equation of the straight line. Now, let us see the equation of a line parallel to x-axis and the equation of a line parallel to y-axis. Suppose this is that line which is parallel to x-axis. Now, if this line is passing through 2 points, then the equation would be given by y minus y1 would be equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. Now, since this line is parallel to x-axis, so we can say that the angle that the line is making with the x-axis would be 0, and the y-coordinate of all the points lying on this line would be same. So this part would be 0, that is the slope would be 0. So we can say that y minus y1 would be 0, or y would be equal to y1. Now, this y1 is the y-coordinate of all the points that is lying on this line and which is constant. So we can say that the equation of a line parallel to x-axis would be simply y equal to some constant. In a similar way, if you want to find the equation of a line which is parallel to y-axis or perpendicular to x-axis, in that case, this theta would be 90 degree. And if we proceed in a similar way, then we'd be able to say that the equation would be simply x equals to some constant. So equation of a line parallel to x-axis would be simply y equal to some constant, and equation of a line parallel to y-axis would be simply x equal to some constant. Now, let us see the equation of a line in intercept form. Suppose this is a line which is passing through 2 points, capital A and capital B, whose coordinates are small a, 0 and 0, small b. Now, the portions cut off by this line on the coordinate axis are called intercepts. So, the length OA would be the x-intercept of length A units, and the length OB would be the y-intercept of length B units. So the slope of this line would be simply 0 minus b upon a minus 0, which would be minus b by a. Now we know that the equation of a line passing through a point x1, y1 say and has a slope m is given by y minus y1 equals to m into x minus x1. Here, let us consider the point to be a, 0 and the slope is minus b by a. So, if we simply use these values, in that case, this would be y minus 0 would be equal to minus b by a to x minus a. So, if we rearrange this would be ay would be equal to minus bx plus ab, or bx plus ay would be equal to ab. Now, if we divide ab on both sides, this would be x by a plus y by b would be equal to 1. This is called as the equation of straight line in the intercept form, where a is the x-intercept and b is the y-intercept. So, if we know the x and y-intercept of a line, we can directly use this form to write the equation of the line. So, if we summarize all these points, we can say that the equation of a line in point slope form, when one of the point x1, y1 is given and the slope is given, then the equation would be y minus y1 would be equal to m into x minus x1. In a similar way, if we have 2 points x1, y1 and x2, y2, then the equation is given by y minus y1 would be equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. And the equation of a line in the slope intercept form, when the slope is m and the y-intercept is c, is given by y equal to mx plus c. The equation of a line in the intercept form is given by x by a plus y by b equal to 1, where a is the x-intercept and b is the y-intercept. The generic form or the standard form of a straight line is given by ax plus by plus c equals to 0. And when this line would be passing through the origin, in that case, there would be no constant. So the equation of the line would be of the form of ax plus by equal to 0. Also, the equation of a line which would be parallel to x-axis would be given by y equal to some constant, and the equation of a line parallel to y-axis would be given by x equal to some constant. So that's it for today's video, in which we have learned what is slope or gradient of a line and the equation of a line in various forms. In the next video, we'll be doing some questions based on these concepts. I hope you have learned something in today's video, but if you have any confusion, you can watch the video again, and still if you have any doubts, you can put it in the comment box. I will try to answer each one of your queries. So if you like my videos, then do subscribe my channel and also share with your friends. I will see you all in my next video. Till then, keep learning, keep sharing, and keep growing. Thank you.